everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I decided to make something like a panini or a hot sandwich. It's gonna be a turkey pesto sandwich. So we're gonna cook it on the indoor grill. So we're gonna grill it on both sides and let me show you how to make it. So of course, let's start with the ingredients. So you're going to need some bread for this recipe, and I like to use rye bread. I find it more healthy than white bread, but you can use white bread if you prefer. We're going to need some turkey slices. These are just smoked Montreal turkey style from deli. And some cheese. And I like to use this kind of Swiss cheese. This is made in Switzerland. It's raclette cheese. It melts really nicely, so I like to use this in my panini recipes. We're going to need some mayo, just a few tomatoes, and some garlic to add to our mayo, as well as some pesto sauce. And this is not just some regular pesto sauce. This is basil and sun-dried tomato pesto sauce. It has some basil and sun-dried tomatoes added to the pesto sauce, and it tastes absolutely amazing. And just to garnish our sandwich, we're going to need some spinach and some microgreens, and these are pea shoots. So the microgreens look like this. You can read upon microgreens. They're very healthy for you. And there's different kinds of microgreens, so you can choose any variety that you like. So that's all the ingredients we're going to need. So let's begin by making the sandwich. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take have 4 slices of bread, one on top of each other, and we're going to cut in half. Just like this. And we're going to open up the bread. So let's begin by taking a bowl, and we're going to put mayo into the bowl. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is you can either grate or press through the garlic press some garlic. So I'm using about 3 cloves of garlic for this recipe today. Now you just want to mix the garlic and the mayo together. So this adds a very nice garlicky taste to your mayo and a little bit of a kick. So we can put that to the side for now. And let's slice our tomatoes, and you just want to make circles from these tomatoes. So we're just going to slice like this. Pretty thin. So this is how you want your tomato slices to look. So we're just going to put that to the side for now as well. So actually, before we even continue making the sandwich, let's put the grill on the sandwich type, and we're just gonna press OK so the grill warms up while we're still continuing to make our sandwich. So to continue, we're gonna take this garlicky mayo that we have, and you're going to put a little bit on each slice of bread, and you're just gonna spread it around. That's the first thing you want to do. Not too thick, but also covering like the whole slice. Okay, so this is how you want the mayo to be spread out. And now let's start making the sandwiches. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a slice of cheese, and we're just going to place it on one of the 2 breads. So 1 slice per sandwich. After, you want to place some turkey, and I just folded my pieces in half. And we can even fold a little bit more. And just place it on top of your cheese. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some sun-dried tomato pesto. Just gonna mix it a little bit because this is new jar. And we're gonna put some on top of the turkey slice like this. And the last thing we're gonna do before grilling it is we're gonna put some tomato slices. So maybe a couple per each sandwich. Now you can put some salt on top of your tomatoes, but I find this pesto sauce is pretty salty, so I don't add any more salt, but it's optional. You can also add some black pepper if you want it on top of your tomatoes. Okay, so now we're going to just cover the sandwiches like this with the other piece of the bread. And we're going to grill them. And after they're grilled, I'll show you how to dress them up a little bit more. So I'm just waiting for my grill to warm up. Once it warms up, we're putting it on the grill. The sandwiches are now ready, so let's just dress them up a little bit. So ideally what you want to do is you want to take them off your grill. Place them on a plate, and you want to wait for them to cool down just a little bit. before placing your green ingredients inside, but the spinach you can place right away because it wilts down a little bit and it tastes really, really good. But something like microgreens, you want to place at the very, very end so they don't become very wilted down, so they still have a crunch to them. So here are two ways I like to dress up my sandwiches. So after they cool down, on one of the sandwiches, I like to add just these pea shoots, nothing else. Just to add, like I said, some kind of freshness and crunchiness. So we just place some inside a sandwich, as well as the other one. And on the other sandwich, I like to add some spinach. And if you like spicy like I do, we're just gonna add some Frank's Red Hot, and I like the buffalo version. And we're just gonna place a little bit on our sandwich, or as much as you like. So that's the two ways I like to dress up my hot sandwiches. I really like to have these for breakfast or for lunch. For lunch, I make a side of either some kind of pickles or a salad or both. So let's see up close. So these are panini turkey pesto sandwiches. So they're made on rye bread. They have the pesto sauce, garlicky mayo, tomatoes, turkey, cheese, and they're dressed up two different ways that you can see at the beginning of my video. So of course these sandwiches look really nice and very presentable. So like this one here is with the spinach and the turkey and the cheese. And they're really nice to eat and they taste absolutely amazing. So I hope you try to make these sandwiches and enjoy them as much as I do. And thank you so much for watching like always. Don't forget to subscribe. That really shows me the support. And thank you to all my subscribers who have been commenting. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.